All right, here we go again. Today it's a lonesome day. I had to work out really late today because I went to go watch a double feature, Dazed and Confused and American Graffiti. It's pretty cool. But none of the guys able to pull up today because of that, so it's just gonna be me. And we're starting with calf races, so that'll be fun. Yeah. Well, today's gonna be rough though, because we're doing pull-ups, curls, leg extensions, and sissy squats to failure after. So yeah, today's a rough day. I'd consider this probably the most difficult day in the lineup. Second would be squat day. The hardest movement would probably be squats, but the overall, like the hardest or most difficult day would probably be today. Simply because pull-ups are getting very difficult for me. I can still do it, but the movement's demanding a lot more than it used to. And curls are always hurt a lot, especially cable curls. And leg extensions are leg extensions. And sissy squats, obviously. So yeah. Today, we gotta give it everything we got. Alright, starting off with my right. Good. Oh wait, damn it. I forgot. Give me a second. I forgot the 5 pound. Oh gosh, dang it. Hold up. Damn it. There we go. Alright. Alright, that's set 1. Got 2 more. Okay. What the heck? I've recently had a few friends come up to me. Well, not come up to me, but like hit me up and tell me that, you know, they're gonna start hitting the gym and, you know, improving themselves, right? And every time someone mentions that to me, I just remember the line in Fight Club of like self-improvement is masturbation. And to an extent, I think that's true. In the sense that it helps us like cope and gives us catharsis for big emotional things, but it doesn't really like help us move forward, right? I can name a lot of people who found how do you say it? A place in the gym, right? And it gave them purpose and meaning, myself included, but it didn't help them deal with the bigger issue at hand, right? And this won't change any of that. And I think the sooner many people realize that, the sooner you can start coming here for a different, and I'm not gonna say a better reason, but a more, I wouldn't say fulfilling reason, but a reason that won't be like tearing you apart, essentially, right? Because if you continue doing this, thinking it will give you any sense of worth, it won't. The most it will give you is like a sense of determination and grit, right? That you're able to do this day in and day out, but it won't really change much emotional stuff, right? That's pretty much dealt with, you know, people you care about, therapists and whatnot. And yeah. Anyways, let's do our next set. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. 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 Come on. Alright. Alright, good. One more set. Wait, move. I think that's why a lot of people gravitate towards religion, and why religion was so popular. I mean, it still is, but not to the extent that it used to be. Just from observations, right? I didn't live during, 30, 40, or 100, 200 years ago, right? So I couldn't really give an accurate, depiction. But for the most part, I still see people gravitate towards a belief or some sort of faith. And I think it's because it allows them to cope with stuff, to make meaning of senseless acts of violence and hurt, because it's all about part of God's plan, or depending on what faith you know. But it all circles back to the idea that it's all part of the plan, right? Whatever you're going through, whatever you're enduring, it's for something, a greater purpose per se, right? And a lot of people just have trouble facing the fact that maybe everything that is hurt maybe is senseless, right? It shouldn't have meaning. And I don't think we should be putting pain at like this idealized thing that we have to go through. It'll make us better, right? Of like smoothing out the edges of a rough stone per se. Because it shouldn't. I don't think anyone deserves to go through pain. But it's unfortunate because everyone will. So it's essentially something that everybody has to go through, but it doesn't have to be something that defines you. And yet I feel like religion enforces that idea and creates a false perception of how we should view personal growth, you know? And whatever is personal growth, because hell, what would I know? Anyways, last set, and after this we got cable curls, so we'll do that after. Alright. That's not failure, bro. Come on. That's sweat on my eye. Oh, that hurts. Alright. Oh, that hurts my eye. Alright, next exercise, we'll cut to that. Alright, let's do it. Home and now. I'm 60 from the edge. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's a little heavy. We'll go a little lighter. We won't count this week. I overestimated my capabilities. Not cool. That's alright. Yeah, I probably should have known that. That's okay. Won't count this week. But yeah, we'll do a little lighter. Alright. That's my last set of cable curls. After this, we got pull-ups. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Alright. First one, that's probably expensive. Either way, I'm gonna do pull-ups right now, so that's gonna fuck my biceps up either way. So, all right. I think what I just demonstrated of doing only like what, that's 4 reps on the last one, demonstrates the what's it called? The actual use of progressive overload. Because I made too big of a jump too quickly, and I wasn't able to get it. And now when I went even lighter, it was more difficult. So that's why I think progressive overload is very important. And to track it each week and try to match it or try to improve in some way, because then you get stuff like that. Alright. Today we are doing close grip pull-ups, 10 pounds. Should we do 12.5 today? I think we should. Indubitably. Alright, a little jump. I think I've been doing that way for like 3 weeks now, so I think it's about time I try to up it a little bit. I think that's fair. Alright, I'll go to that. Where's the water? There it is. Alright. Eight reps here. Let's do it. Alright, we're doing 8 reps here for 3 sets. This is the first set, so let's do it. Okay. Okay. Alright. First set done. Whew. Alright. See you on the second set. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I think I've told you that I don't go all the way up on purpose. Because the main focus on the lats is down here. Right? Past here, you're just pretty much squeezing your upper back and getting more bicep, which is fine, but I'm trying to isolate my lats. Alright, let's do our second set. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, that was rough. The 2.5 ain't no joke. Oh, let's see how many we get in the last set. That was kind of rough. Alright, this is my last set. That last one was rough. I think you could probably tell, I think on the last 2 reps I was really struggling. I couldn't even I couldn't go as much as I could, or as much as I wanted. Which is fine. I think pushing it like that every once in a while is good. But it is a little bit of ego lifting. So let's see however much we get here. We're taking a failure, obviously. But next week, I'm gonna really try to focus on doing this weight, but better reps, you know? That's the idea. Who's here? Hold on, give me a second. I think someone's outside. Perhaps. I don't know. There's a truck outside, but it's not really moving. It's not really moving. Yeah, we'll just do our workout. Anyways, it's our last set. We'll take a failure. Whew. Alright. Last set. Let's see how many reps we get. My guess is 7, but we'll see. I'll try to get baby reps and everything too. I tried. Oh, that was rough. Damn. Okay. Let's exercise. All right. Typically I do the cross body chest extensions, the ones where you go like that, right? But it feels kind of weird on my shoulder and just like awkward, right? And like I have to switch the hands each time. So I want to try the single arm tricep push down today, right? Just want to see how it feels. I shouldn't really do this because it goes against the program and whatever. But if I do like this movement more, I'll do it next week, right? If I don't, I'll just keep this in the program, right? But I just did the warm up, my warm up as that single arm, and it felt pretty good. So I'm thinking if I go a little heavier, it shouldn't be a problem. It should also feel pretty nice. So let's try it. Left arm first. I don't know how many reps we're gonna get. Actually, let me see how many sets we're supposed to do. Never mind, just 2 sets. Let's see. That feels good. We're doing that for sure. But I'm gonna go heavier. That's pretty light. I mentioned before that I basically have 3 tricep movements, and 2 of them are mainly for the stretch, right? One of them is the skull crushers, the other one is overhead. I switched that with push downs, and yeah, but the other is a contraction movement, right? I think it's like good to have variety, even though the stretch is technically better for muscle growth, right? At least from what the research currently says. So a perfect routine would have just stretch movements, right? Or the movements that emphasize the stretch, or just overhead tricep, or just anything that just really gets a deep stretch. But I think having a good contraction movement is also good, right? Because I'm pretty not well experienced in the gym, at least not, I'm barely 2.5 years in. A little longer than that now, I think, ish. But yeah, I think it's good to have a little more variety, and especially on the contraction movement, it just helps you feel the muscle a little better. All right, but yeah, let's get moving with this. And for the most part, when I do the crossbody tricep extensions, that's much more of a contraction movement. So switching this with this wouldn't be that big of a deal. Pretty heavy. Okay, that's good. All right, next exercise. All right, we got sit-ups next. We're only doing 2 sets. After this, we got shoulder press. And last week we did shoulder press. We're doing dumbbell, so we're doing 50s. Yeah, we'll do the same way. I think that's fair. Yeah, and now we're gonna do ab crunches or sit-ups, whatever you prefer to call them. I think they're called sit-ups. And yeah, 2 sets. First one being 8. Hopefully we get 8 on the second. If not, 7's good too. Okay. Okay. Ah! First set done. There's some news I gotta break to y'all. We are reducing the quad volume in the workouts because I think my quads are pretty good. They don't really need to be destroyed, right? And I kind of went into that how do you say, split with that in mind, because I'm like, oh, you know, my quads are good, so I can only work it out twice a week. But when I do work it out, I work it out like hell. And my quads have been pretty good, right? Like, they've been progressing heavy. And I'm not saying that's bad, but, you know, I think I can tone it down a bit, and I still get a bit of progress. So from now on, instead of doing 4 sets on the extensions, I'm gonna be doing 3. And instead of doing 3 sets on squats, we're doing 2. We're still taking it hard, don't get me wrong, but we're just reducing the overall volume, which is fine. I think that's good. Right? I'm not too worried about that. My quads are doing just dandy. Right? So, without further ado, let's finish this and then get to shoulder press. Oh, this sucks balls. Ooh, okay. for shoulder press, and then I'll cut to the actual workout. We got shoulder press next. Got 3 sets of 7. Hopefully on the last one we can get more than 7. If not, then we're still taking it a failure. But yeah, these suck. Ugh, okay, let's do it. Ooh. I really need a bench, man. Okay, first set done. Alright, cut to the second. Alright, second set of shoulder press after this. We got one more, and then leg extensions and sissy squats. God damn it, I hate those. I mean, before I start, I don't know. Recently I've been having a little trouble with motivation, right? I mean, like, motivation shouldn't matter in the gym, right? But it's been a lot longer, right? For like the past like 2 months or something, I just really haven't been like, oh, I'm like really excited to go to the like workout and stuff, right? I just kind of like lost my, I wouldn't say passion, but like that fire for a little bit. And it's been kind of like odd just trying to like push it here while not really like caring about it, right? But I promised myself I would complete that year, right? This whole year of like bulking and training, right? I need to do it, so I will. But that doesn't mean I can't not feel dismotivated or demotivated, because I think that's a normal human response, right? And for the most part, when I've been working out, at least my entire like gym career, I've had moments where I've had like really high highs where I've been like super passionate about it, and then just like it followed by like really like low lows where I just don't really care. But I still do it, right? I don't think I haven't missed a single day of the gym since like the beginning, where I've missed it because I just don't want to go, right? I've either missed the gym because I was sick, physically could not go to the gym, like I was like somewhere, you know, or I was just too fatigued and I think needed a rest day, right? And I don't think there's been a single day where I've just gone because I'm not, you know, feeling it, right? Every single time I pull through, right? Which is good. It's a good thing. I think more people need that. But, you know, it'd be nice if I still had that fire. We're still gonna push it, but I would like to have that fire in me. Anyways, second set, let's do it. Try to get 7 here. Ugh. Second set complete, and we got one more. I've been often like pushed into believing that just do what you feel like, right? Do what you feel like you need to do or feel like you have to do, right? And people are like, oh, why do you like eat so restricted, right? And at this point, I don't really like mind the food, right? I'm pretty chill with it. Like I eat what I want whenever I want as long as it fits with my macros. But like if people like offer me a fry and I'm like, no man, I'm good, right? They're like, oh, you know, I'm like, it's fine, I'm okay. I don't actually want it. For the most part, I don't really like indulge in excessive eating, right? Not anymore, but I'm actually okay with that. I feel a lot better. I'm not exactly like, you know, all funky like, but either way, a lot of people like do what they feel like doing instead of doing what they need to do, and that's the question, right? For a long time, I felt like I needed to do this, but I didn't actually need to. I feel like I did it because I was in a place where if I didn't do this, I would physically be in a state of turmoil, right, mentally, right? And this gave me kind of purpose, and I don't think I'm at that point anymore. You know, where this gives me purpose and like satisfaction, at least not like how it used to. And I think I want to do this not because it's like a biological like need that I have to like fulfill, but more like it's best for me. And if I were to have kiddos running around one day, I'd like for them to have a father that they could be like, damn, I want to be like him one day, right? You know, that's the idea. But I'm not at the point where I'm like, oh my god, I'm obsessive about the gym. I'm just doing this because I feel like I need to, right? And I want to apply that mentality in a lot of other things in life. But, you know, that's a long process, right? And it's not going to happen overnight. So, either way, last set. After this, we got leg extensions. Let's do it. Try to get 8 here. Hopefully we could get 8. If not, too bad, so sad. That was 8. Or 7, sorry. I tried for 8, didn't get it. Okay, leg extension time, then sissy squats, goddammit. Because I typically do 4 sets here for 7, 7, 7, 8. Right? Today we're going to try 3 sets of 8. Pretty sure I'll be able to get that. No biggie. Right? And then afterwards we do the sissy squat. So yeah, we'll see you after. I'll see you during because I'm going to be doing this, but I think you get what I'm putting down. Are you watching all along? Oh baby, I was waiting all along. Which leg should I do first? We're doing right today. Oh, okay, that was rough. All right, let's do it 2 more times. Okay, second set, and then one more after the failure, and then sissy squats and failure. That's gonna be fun. I'm kidding, that shit sucks. All right. Woo! Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, second set on the second leg. Come on! Woo! Done. Holy shoot. Okay, one more set. My freaking song just came on, so I gotta lock in. It's Just Dance, but a little bit too much. But yeah, last set. Take a failure on each leg, then sissy squats. Shucks. It shucks, it sucks, it sucks. I don't want to do it, but we got it. Alright. First set, let's try to get 9. I could maybe get 9. I'll probably get 8 though. We'll try. Ooh. Okay. I tried. Didn't go well. Alright. Left leg. Okay. I'm gonna be over here. Move this. Little like 30-second break, and then we'll get started. Oh man. Whoa. That was not cool. Alright. Let me catch my breath and I'll get started, okay? Okay. Okay. Ah, shoot. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was rough. All right. I'll see y'all on the next one.